They cut out the Joker scenes because they want you to buy the damn DVD.
Turn it up.
Alright, how you doing, Final Wordians? My name is Leeboy. You're listening and watching Lee's Final Word, and today we're going to get into the Suicide Squad review. Spoilers are going to be in this video. It's unavoidable. Let's chop something. Let's get straight to the point. I haven't seen nobody's review on it, maybe one or two, but I've read certain things, and I want to get into the story. Some people have a gripe with the story. Let's understand something. This is Suicide Squad. This movie actually follows the comic book almost to the T, almost, not very much so, but almost, because Suicide Squad was never heavy story based. Characters were already established because they come from certain places. Captain Boomerang obviously is a Flash supervillain, Joker, Harley Quinn, of course, Batman villains, Killer Croc is a Batman villain, and so on and so forth. These are villains who came together by the government, and they're supposed to be a task force. I think it was called Task Force X or something like that. And they were brought together, and their mission was basically to handle the mission, go out, and they are expendable. Meaning that at any given time, if they mess up, if they fail, the government's going to pull a plug on them. If they successfully complete the mission, they get time off their sentences. That's it. That's the story. People, I'm reading things on the internet, and you people want a drawn-out story. What? That's the story for you right there.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No! No!
They gave you Deadshot's backstory. They gave you Harley Quinn, and I believe they gave you El Diablo. That's all you need. Those are the main characters of the story. This movie, to me, I may be ranting right here. So what? DC's answer to Marvel's Deadpool kind of a movie. Fun, action all over the place, and the story is meh. Story and all that, let's face it. Deadpool was a great movie, loved it, but the story was meh.
Damn!
This was a good movie, wasn't great, but the story was meh. Okay? So suck it up, take it for what it is, and that's exactly what it is. It's one of those fun-loving movies that you go to watch. And again, if anybody knows anything about the Suicide Squad, the comic book, that was always the premise. That's the story. That's the story you're always going to get, okay? That's their mission. They're always going to have them chips in them. They're always going to have some kind of implantation in them. There's always going to be a plan B that the government has to make sure they don't get out of line. Their mission is to complete the mission. That's it. That's the story. Characters-wise, great cast. Great cast. Everybody in their respective roles did they thing, especially your man Slipknot. Gotta love how he played his role to the T. Stick around for my spoilers. Stick around for my spoilers to find out why that's the case. But anyway, all the characters, they did their thing. Will Smith, great. Probably his best work in a long time. I mean, as far as action. Let me say that again. Probably his best work in a long time as far as action. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. That's like almost perfect casting. I'm sorry. She played that role to the T. I do not see another actress pulling that off as well as she did. All right, moving on to the burning question you might be having. Leeboy, how did Jared Leto, or Leto, however you say his name, how did he pull off the Joker in your eyes? Well, I gotta say this. Heath Ledger is still the man. Heath Ledger is still the best Joker there is.
But this guy here.
This Joker is a play on a mob boss. He's a mob boss kind of Joker. Okay, he's more of a gangster Joker. Okay, where he'd beat you up and still want you to come. Like if he sent you out to go kill somebody and you ain't do it, he'll beat you up, probably chop a leg off and say you still got to do it. Find the flyest wheelchair you can find, but I still want you to kill that person. Okay, that's this kind of Joker. He's a gangster Joker. Anyway. But I had said that just to a couple of people, and I should have said it on record, man. Anyway, can't wait to see him in the next Batman movie to get more of a feel of the character.
There's deleted scenes, Leeboy, that they're not showing in the movie.
Of course, there's deleted scenes that they're not going to show of that particular character. You know that the Joker is the most iconic character that they've shown in that movie besides, of course, the obvious Batman, right? They cut out the Joker's scenes because they want you to buy the damn DVD. Yeah, a lot of those scenes probably could have made it in the movie, but you gotta understand something. It's called the Suicide Squad movie. It's not the Joker's movie. This movie is your introduction to that character because Harley Quinn is in the movie. But anyway, what I'm letting you know is that he will be in the director's cut. I'm saying I'm going on the record right now to say those scenes that you guys are complaining about that was not in the movie, it's guaranteed it's going to be on the director's cut. They want you to go buy the damn DVD. I'm telling you, watch. Moving on now, I'm going to go into the spoiler part, all right? So if you haven't seen the movie, you might want to leave now. The Joker and Harley Quinn's relationship is different. Very different. He's obsessed with her. He has an obsession with her where normally it's the other way around where, you know, she's very affectionate to him and he's affectionate to her, but he'll kick her out the window. You know what I mean? Where in this one, he's like the overjealous boyfriend. Yeah. Something new. I'll give it that. Doesn't stray too far away because he's still crazy. He's still balls to the walls nuts. But I like it. Will Smith and, you know, the cameo that he had between him and Batman. I hope one day they have that put into the movie. That was excellent. And that little blip that they showed of the Flash, and it kind of looked good in motion. So here's to the Justice League movie. Might be proving me wrong on how ugly that damn suit looks. All right, moving on. And I'm going to go on record here saying that I am the first person here on Lee's Final Word and on it in YouTube. I didn't see it nowhere else being reported before I did it about the Harley Quinn Jester suit. That's right. Oh, you don't believe me? Oh, you don't believe me? Okay, fine. Roll footage. I think they're going to Easter egg it, though. I do think she's not going to wear it, but I think they're going to show it on a mannequin. Don't quote me on that, but that would be awesome. And she's probably going to make a reference to it. Something like that. Like that looks pretty cool. You know, something like that. But I do believe it's going to make a cameo because that, I mean, we know Harley Quinn from when we first saw her in the Batman animated TV shows as wearing the Jester suit. Okay, does that prove my point? Does that prove my point? Okay, I brought that out about her, you know, the Jester suit, and I made a little prediction on it. Yeah, so there you go. That's also an Easter egg or whatever the hell you want to call it. It was in the movie. I was right. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too more spoilery in that. I'm not gonna give away the ending. I'm not gonna give away what happened else. Those are the only things I really want to bring about this movie. And your man Slipknot, they got shot, and he was just made out as an example. He was the funniest character in the movie. Hella funny. That him just coming out of nowhere and then getting shot, he was worthless. Oh my goodness, worthless, okay? Worthless. Thank you, Slipknot, for dying. Took one for the team, buddy. Alright, it's time to give a rating to this movie. I bet you're wondering, what do you rate it, Leeboy? But guess what? I've done away with numbers. No more numbers. I got sayings now. If you haven't seen my rant video with the Killing Joke, where I gave it a Fantastic 4. You know, Fantastic 4 just means it sucks. Okay, I'm gonna give this movie a go-go gadget. So what's a go-go gadget? It means go take your ass to the movie theater and see it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna give this. All right, it's a good see. It's I ain't gonna say it's a must-see movie, but it's a movie you should see. Okay, if you're a DC fan or if you're a comic book fan, go see the movie. Go support it. It's a good movie. You may be disappointed in the story. You're not going to be disappointed in the action, all right? The story, if you don't know, it's not big in that department. Suicide Squad comic book was never big in that department. It was always about them completing their mission because the whole twist of the story, which you got to grasp. Think about it. The twist of the story, the grasp is that they're super villains or they're villains put together by the government. They can't run away. They have to complete a mission that they don't want to do. And all they get is time off their sentence. That's it. That's the story. Okay, like I said earlier, that's what the story is. If you're looking for something deeper than that, I can't help you. Reality you see on the TV show. So if you're a fan of The Flash or you're someone who's wanting to know more about the history of The Flash, I'm going to go into a little bit of detail for you to give you a more general idea of who this character is that Grant Gustin is actually playing. Now let's get into